So it's me, your little boy, Kiss Samson. I have something unique, special for us choosing ones today. God has you in isolation because you don't look like what you have already done, what you have gone through. This is something that many of us need to understand, that we don't look exactly what we have passed through. If many of us choosing one can accurately do what remember some circumstances that was around us, some certain things that was within us, when when things were tough, when things were hard, you will come to understand the fact that you don't look like your trouble, because it was God that prepared you for that word accurate word isolation, that it was God that was with you, that it was God that was backing you up, that it was God that is helping you in all those circumstances, in all those troubles, in all those betrayed, in all those with disappointment and frustration, that it was absolutely with God that isolate you. And that is why you don't look like you're troubled. That is why you don't look like your problem. I can remember when I was homeless, people do used to call me all kinds of names. Some people do used to tell me, how will you be able to do this? How will you be able to do that? How will you be able to do it? But today, all glory be to God that I don't look like my problem. That's why I'm using this opportunity also to tell people out there that you may be going some challenges in life, but it's for your own word, it's for your own word isolation. But because a time will come where you look at it, you will know that you are not made to look like your situation. You are not made to look like you're troubled. You are not made to look like the trials or circumstances around you. I can remember when some of my friends who used to mock me, they used to tell me, how long will you be able to survive this? Will you be able to handle these things? Will you be able to handle these stuffs? Not that they are going to help you, but they will just be mocking. They will just be laughing. So that is what I'm telling you, choosings. You don't look like your trouble, what you have gone through. You are not looking like what you have passed through. And that is why many people today are just like, how do you do it? But all I can tell you and all I can tell them is that we are not the one that do it. We are not the one that solve it. We are not the one that make it. We are not the maker. We are not the solver. We are not the transformer, but it is God. It is God that do it, that isolate you. It is God that absolutely isolate you from that trials, that isolate you from that circumstances. It is God that isolate you, that you are not looking like you're troubled. And some people were earnestly waiting for you to look like you're troubled. Some people were earnestly hoping to see you look like what your circumstances. Some people were earnestly believing that you will accurately end up looking exactly like what you are, what you go through. But today they are wondering, because that's what I'm telling you. You need to understand the fact that God isolates you so that you will not end up looking like what you have passed through. I can remember then where some of my friends they used to tell me, when I was homeless, I was looking for a job more than 1 year. Some of my friends who used to tell me, you won't be able to get a job, you won't be able to go do this, you won't be able to do that. But all glory be to God that I am not looking like what I have passed through. I'm not looking like the things, the circumstances that I have already been involved. I'm not looking like it. And likewise, as many of you choosing what up there, likewise also you that is watching me, that you can boldly say within you that you are not indeed looking like your circumstances. You are indeed likewise not looking like your circumstances. And that is absolutely what is scaring a lot of people up there. That is something that is devastating them, because you are not looking like your circumstances. You are not looking like your situation. And that is something that is annoying them, because some people earnestly want you to look like you're troubled. Some people want to wake up and see you, looking like what you have passed through. But what shocked them is that you are not looking like that. Rather, you are now transformed. God isolates you so that you will not end up looking like your problem. Remain blessed. May God bless you.